Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Vortex, where lies and falsehoods are trapped and exposed. I'm Michael Voris. The meltdown that the Catholic Church is experiencing needs a breakdown. We have to get past the symptoms and stop wrongly identifying symptoms as the causes. True, symptoms can eventually be the cause of something else farther down the road, but if a symptom is all you eliminate, you never cure the underlying condition. However, symptoms do serve at least one useful purpose. They can alert people to the reality of the actual disease. That's what we have with the flurry of evil that surrounded St. Patrick's Day celebrations this year. All this was merely a symptom of a much greater spiritual malady. Now, no matter how you slice it, examine it, or explore it, the disease is simply a lack of faith on the part of many leaders in the church and how their loss of supernatural faith has infected the laity. When we were in New York for our parade coverage last week, we turned our cameras and microphones into the crowd for a short while and grabbed some interviews. Everyone we asked identified themselves as Catholic, and when we asked the follow-up question if they went to Mass each Sunday, nearly every one of them said yes. So here is what lay weekly Mass attending Catholics within one block of St. Patrick's Cathedral had to say about open sodomites in the parade and the Cardinal Archbishop of the city leading them.
No problem at all. I'm a Roman Catholic. I'm an open-minded person. They're entitled to do what they wish.
Listen, I've got a couple of gays with me, so I'm going to tell you I'm standing with a few of them, and I'm proud to say they're my friends and they're my family.
It's a non-issue. Let them march.
I'm gay. I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to celebrate St. Patrick, and it's the best day of the year. Woo!
They have the right to be wherever they want to be. But if you twist on my arm, yeah, why not?
It's great. Yeah, it's good that they're taking part.
As I think it's good for all of us to feel equal. We're all here together. This is New York. It's a time to celebrate, and it's a time to be happy.
I'm a Catholic and I'm proud of it, but it don't matter if you're black, green, blue or white, we're all the same.
Of all the people we asked, only one had anything resembling a Catholic identity, able to give an authentic Catholic answer.
I'm terrified and I'm saddened by the cave-in of the Irish to the gay mafia, because it's the greatest sellout and it's the greatest act of prostitution I've ever seen by a church official in the United States at this level, and there's no excuse for it. And just because he's Grand Marshal, once you sell out, there's no going back. If it came to cutting back on a parade this year to stand up for First Amendment rights and the principles of the church, this is the time to do it. This was a perfect time, the teachable moment.
Unfaithful deacons, priests, bishops, archbishops, and cardinals have caused this infection to run wild among the laity for the last 50 years, poisoning them and their children. These robed and vested men are going to have to stand before Almighty God and give an account of their evil and their treachery. Some of them already have, and their fates are sealed for eternity. We can talk about shrinking church attendance and shifting demographic impact on parish closings and lack of preaching and the collapse of Catholic education and all of that. But it's little else than a short list of symptoms of the meltdown. When you break it all down, rip it apart to its barest essentials, there is only one cause of this diabolical disorientation in the church: the loss of supernatural faith among many of the bishops. Catholics who listen to that conclusion with a twinge of discomfort need to realize what's going on, and they need to wake up and realize it pronto. One of our blessed Lord's personally chosen betrayed him, as we will soon be hearing in the upcoming liturgies. His personally hand-picked leader, his vicar, swore and cursed that he did not even know him. 9 of the remaining 10 took off as fast as their cowardly feet could carry them. Now, a question to Catholics who don't want to accept the reality of the failed faith among many of today's bishops, of a loss of supernatural faith on a part of perhaps a majority of today's bishops. If it could happen in the physical presence of our blessed Lord 2,000 years ago, why on earth do any of you think it could not happen today? It is happening today in spades. You need to wake up to this and accept it. You need to lose your Pollyanna spirituality and realize the spiritual battle we are in. You have a moral duty and obligation to search for the truth in matters spiritual. Men like Cardinal Dolan are betraying the faith. That's why he would not take a stand like a man and answer our simple question when we put it to him. He has drunk from a chalice of toxic spirituality and is passing it around to lay Catholics. And he's not alone in the ranks of the episcopate or the clergy, not by a long shot. These contradictions must be exposed. And that is what we'll be doing on this week's Mic'd Up episode. Be sure to click the link to watch this week's episode, The Breakdown of the Meltdown. God love you. I'm Michael Voris.